It's a reason you seeing this video. It's time for change. 25 being the start of the new year, you're gonna have to have a sense of awareness about what you walking into. You get what I'm saying? You walking into a new year, and people go into the new year speaking of new goals and all that, this, that, and the third they gonna do. But this time it's gonna mean something to you. You know what I'm saying? 2025 is the season to change, not just physically and emotionally and all that good stuff, but with God. With God, He the reason that you even got to see 2025, and it's a reason you stumbled across this video. Sometimes we take advantage of the grace that God has in our lives, and I know I had that problem myself. I'll constantly be stuck in the old problems of this lifestyle, like the lust and the fornication, this and that. But I forget to give God the glory for even waking me up in the morning. Each and every day is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the day I die is the day that God's work was finished with me. Whether I choose to pick up my calling or I just roll over and give the enemy what he wants, my soul. And it's a constant battle. We hear this all the time. It's a constant battle for your soul each and every day. Either we gonna live the life for God, or we gonna live a life that's not pleasing to Him, or we gonna live the life pleasing to Him. How we achieve this is being genuine. We're not coming to God with a sense of we perfect, but coming to Him humbly. A few years back, my testimony is I came to God when I had a supernatural experience, but everybody's experience is different. This changed me for the better, you know. It gave me a sense of reality that there is an afterlife, that Jesus is the highest power, and if you're seeking it, I suggest that you truly pray about it, and God will reveal Himself to you. Now with 2025, it's a new journey for business, growth, your journey with God. And on this channel, I want to change things. I want to make this where I just sit here and I talk. I gather my thoughts. I believe that 2025 is going to be big for this channel as well. I'll sit here and break down business plans to y'all and things of that sort, and talk about God. But most importantly, God is moving, and it's time we stop, including myself, stop running from our calling, stop running from our purpose. Because a lot of times we think we have it figured out. Like, oh man, I need to be this great basketball player, this great football player, or this great musician, this, that, and the third. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that. That could very much well be your calling. But you don't know what your true calling is until you seek the person that's carrying your calling. You get what I'm saying? Like, I could sit here and be like, I was born and my calling is to be a football player. But how do I know that if I don't seek the person that's holding my calling? And then it will be released to me from really seeking and trying to explore what that is. You get what I'm saying? With 2025, it's going to be a journey of new endeavors for us in your life. But we got to, instead of like previous years, we got to put God first and be thankful for His abundance of grace, because our life could have been over. We could have dropped dead tomorrow, today, the next day. You never know. But God still gave us the grace to see 2025. That's a blessing in itself. God is merciful, very merciful. We take advantage of that mercy a lot of times. We know what we do is wrong a lot of times, but we still go through with it. But God, He gives us a chance and a hope to redeem ourselves. I know fornication been very hard for me lately, but God has already gave me the victory, and I have to claim it. A lot of times we stuck in the same things over and over, like a cycle. But God already gave us a way out. We just never claimed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, He punched in that ticket for us to get on the train, and that train is eternity with Him. But we still choose to get on the other train and go the opposite way. 2025 is a new year where we seek Him and we experience the grace and glory He has for us with Him, seated with the Father. God gives abundantly. I had a friend tell me that not that long ago, and I started to really ponder on it and think like, what does he mean? But he gives abundantly to those who really seek him, and those who try to live their life for him. I promise you, like, the life that we live right now is just a vapor. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. As long as we seeked out him, a lot of times I feel like, man, like, it sucks living for God, but trust me, it really doesn't. Like, the reward is greater than the risk that you taking when you play with your life and don't want to really live for God. Think about it. You sit here and you work all your life a 9 to 5 for somebody, and this is just the example. You work a 9 to 5 for somebody, and you work each and every day to get that payout, to get that reward, that check at the end of the day. But then, and I'm not calling God some random man, but say the janitor comes to you and you don't know this man, but he was a multi-millionaire. He tells you, look, I know you suffering each and every day. You hate coming to work. You hate all these pains and this agony that you're going through. He giving you a way out. He telling you, look, I'm sitting here and I'm mopping floors, but people don't know I run a multi-million-dollar company. Come work for me, and all this will be wiped away. That's the same thing with God. He's trying to take away our worries, our troubles. And I'm not stooping God down and putting him on the level of a janitor. Not that at all. But I'm saying, no, he's taking away our problems. If we don't run from that, man, life would be so much better. We sitting here and we living for God and giving him praise and the glory. Think about how far your life is going to go just from seeking God. You ever realize as much as you do the things in life that you love and enjoy and the success that you do have, it always feel like something missing? Yeah, I feel that a lot of times. I felt that way. Still feel that way sometimes, but until I sit back and really realize that God is giving me a chance. He's giving me chance after chance after chance every time I screwed up. But there's abundance in his love, and to really grasp that and grab that, we have to seek after him and follow him, even when it's hard. Even when it's hard, it's going to be hard. But that's what makes the love and the connection of you and God grow stronger. When it's hard to worship him, when it's hard to pray, when it's hard to get alone and read your word, when it's hard to come up with new business ideas, but you got to seek him instead of being worldly and just going off your own temptation. God he's moving in 2025. It's time we start running from our calling. All right, y'all.